Hello people, welcome back to my reaction channel. My name's Teddy90. Today we're going to be reacting to some ERB, Epic Rap Battles of History. I'm Teresa versus Sigmund Freud. I'm a psych student, so I figured Sigmund Freud would be right up my alley. Granted, the amount I learned about Sigmund Freud was, he was basically a freak. But there was more than that to his studies. He was actually a very smart man, but he did very much want to bang his mother. And I also know that Mother Teresa is just a massive a-hole. Like, apparently she was a horrible, horrible person. She did good things, but doesn't make her not a horrible person. I watched this once already, because I didn't think to actually respond or react to this, but whatever. Anyway, go sub to them, go like their videos, all that other good stuff. I'm not important, don't do anything with me. Go sub, go like, and do all that other stuff with them. I'm not the important one. Anyway, let's jump into it.
Mother Teresa! Sigmund Freud!
You know, it's always impressed me the level of costume design and makeup that they managed to do. That they managed to get is that nice?
Mother Teresa!
Yeah, I think because Epic Lloyd's the other one. Nice Peter and Epic Lloyd can manage to do and make themselves look convincingly enough like they are other people. Like, you see it in the Roman one with Julius Caesar, or you see it in pretty much anything that they do. It's incredibly impressive the level of costume design and makeup they managed to get done. It honestly, and their rapping skills are obviously top tier, but just their level of design and everything else like that is mind-blowing. It's honestly impressive.
Mother Teresa, for short, called me MT. I'm a missionary of charity MC. Please strike like Adidas, and I'm doing it for Jesus. A one woman on the MC. I got a peace prize, but I'm not friendly. You're over 13 as a nominee. I got lines like the DMV, and BNB takes bowls, but I ain't got no DNV.
No DNV. Good little lyric. DN. I'm a child.
For a better adversary on the mic, and the father of psychoanalysis. Psych! Look at that egghead. Mama wants some omelet. I'm here to crack the mind behind the mom sex
Mom sex complex. Yeah, 100%. That is something that is very well known about Freud. Now, keep in mind, I wasn't a student of Freudian psychology. I'm only a 4th year. And I'm not going to go down his route, but yeah, he's an interesting, he's a complex man that I unfortunately don't remember much about. Funny how, like, you start something being like, oh, I totally know this subject, and then, like, it gets into it, it's like, your brain just stopped working. Oops.
I gave food, bed, medicine, and showers to those whose flesh leprosy had devoured. You're like a...
She did take care of a lot of sick and injured. She did a lot of good. Which is interesting because she was also not a good person. It's weird how you can do good but also not really be that good of a person. Like, for instance, with Gandhi. Gandhi was obviously an amazing person, but he didn't like his son at all. Like, didn't he force his son out of his house? Like, he completely disavowed him and things like that. Like, it's interesting how no one is perfect and no one is pure good. It's pretty much impossible. And the people who are so radically unique that you don't see most of them anywhere.
It's people who are mad at their parents complaining on the couch for $200 an hour.
Jokes I can make about your looks abundant, your chastity vow redundant. But that's enough about Mary B. Let's turn to my favorite subject, me. I got mouth cancer, wasn't feeling so hot. Had the doc put me down with a morphine shot. Thank imaginary God I wasn't in one of your beds. You'd have just sprinkled magic water on my forehead. I help people live, you watch people die, to get souls for a man in the sky. You took credits that you didn't deserve. You're the fakest sister act since Whoopi Goldberg. You were running Project Pimps and Projects. To you, Calcutta meant Calcutta. I can see right through you and you've got no flavor. I'm battling a communion wafer.
You called that a verse? You're super ego tripping. I gotta say, Sigmund, you're Freudian slipping.
I do have to say, Mother Teresa is currently winning this battle. By a very large margin.
I built mad missions in my savior's name. All you built was a mad tolerance for cocaine. Obsessed with masturbation, but you're off the...
It's another thing that I find interesting about history is cocaine, LSD, and all those other drugs developed for pain pain management and psychoanalysis and all that other good stuff. Wow, my hair looks horrible today. Just got out of the shower. Like, all those things were regularly used, or at least used by different people throughout the ages. And then all got banned sometime in, like, the 50s and 60s. And it's weird that those were actively used as, like, pain control medicines, or Coca-Cola in actual Coke drinks, or Coke in actual Coke drinks and Coca-Cola. Or, LSD for, like, psychoanalysis and things like that, and for different psychological things. It's interesting how that assurgence of, no, we don't like this, happened, and now we seem to be on the exact opposite trend. At least in, I live in Canada, so at least in Canada we're in the process, and I suppose some American states are as well, the process of legalizing psychedelic drugs, which, or at least psychedelic mushrooms, which is an interesting step, considering how not only, like, over, like, 50-ish years ago, 50, 60-ish years ago, it went the exact opposite direction. It's weird how history is like that. It's like it's on a pendulum. It goes from one direction to the other, from one direction to the other. Interesting how that works. Sorry, I just had a shower and my hair is...
The beat, your flows are so poor I should be washing their feet. Dreams are the only place you'll ever be as dope as me. I make my rhymes count like beads on a rose. Everything is sex to you after I'm through wrecking you. I'll have to go and do confession just for standing next to you. You want the second coming? I'll bless the mic again. I end you like a prayer, mother lover, amen.
I noticed that
Everything is about sex with Freud. Everything in the ego and superego is all about sex. And all about wanting to have sex... or coitus, if you want this more scientific term. There goes my rooster. I immediately lost my train of thought talking about my rooster. No, everything goes back to sex with Freud. For instance, like, his idea, if you're male, you have a female mom complex, and you want to obviously bang your mother. That's an obvious joke. But what a lot of people don't also know is that he also had the exact same thing for girls, and thought they also had the father complex, and all wanted to bang their fathers, and then that's why, like, they all ended up, or theoretically according to Freud, most people ended up with people who resembled their parents, or their opposite biological parent in some way. He had some interesting theories. I personally believe he had a very much weird relationship with his mom. Like, he very much went into this trying to normalize his own thoughts. Which, out of all the bad... Let's be real here. Out of all the bad things that Freud or somebody like him could have been trying to promote, incest isn't the worst one he could have been trying. That sounds horrific to say, but out of all the things that the father of psychology could be trying to promote, it's not the worst. That's going to be taken out of context so badly. I mean, like, in comparison to, like, pedophilia, or, I didn't say that right, or any other type of, like, horrific act, like sociopathy or other things like that, or violent acts and things like that, like him trying to rationalize those. Out of the things he could be doing, it's not a good one that he's trying to rationalize, but in comparison to what he could have been trying to do, if my idea is correct here, that he was in fact trying to normalize that idea, at least to make himself feel better about having those ideas, because it's almost guaranteed he had those ideas himself, that he wanted to have coitus with his own mother, but I don't think what he was attempting to do was trying to get other people to want to bang their mother. He was just trying to get that idea to be accepted so he wouldn't feel as broke. This is completely based off of limited research, but it sounds correct, so we'll go with it.
you talk a lot about yourself.
That's psychology. It sounds correct. That's not at all psychology. I'm gonna get lambasted.
Which is funny, since you hide your true feelings like they were other people's money. Ooh, an exception to my theory. I can't believe this. Here we have a mother that no one wants to sleep with. You had a nice message, but your methods were detestable. I've seen better care given to organic vegetables. All these tokens and smoke and miracles. You really believe all this stuff? You're hysterical. I've got the libido to continue to beat ya. But our time is up, Teresa.
Hold wall. Hold star. Soldier song!
I have to say Mother Teresa won that one. Her rapping skills were better. Or her burns were better, personally. I like Freud. But I think Mother Teresa won that one. But of course, you decide. Now, I don't know if they're gonna have an ad at the end of this, so I'm just gonna skip it to the end and see if an ad plays.
You get closer.
Okay. Sorry.
That still works.
I'll let their ad run
Still
for
works. Still works. Yeah, I don't need a new one yet. Okay, new phone. Just need a promo
Honey
code.
seems to be
Shouldn't be
a
too hard to
thing
find.
everywhere. Is it
For real?
weird that
Okay.
Is it weird that anytime a product tries to sell itself super hard, it makes me immediately distrust the product and make me not want to get it? Like, if you over promote a product like this, it makes me very much wary of it. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's because I'm super skeptical of all things. But I don't know. Over marketing something is always a bad strategy in my opinion.
Let's try another one.
So at least for me, it works with it does reverse psychology for me, where like they're trying to get you to want this, but for me, it does the exact opposite.
Seriously? You're kidding me. I'm so over this. What? No way. It finds and applies the best promo code for me? That was easy.
Also, very few commercials are good. That's also another issue. Most commercials are horrible. Like this one. This one isn't a good commercial. But I'm giving ERB their well-deserved ad money. I like how this went from me reacting to... maybe I should just react to ads. That'd be hilarious. Just me reacting to ads. They can't even get mad if I like watch their things because the ads are running. That would be hilarious. Me just critiquing ads.
Sweet.
Alright, gave them their ad money. That was nice. That was fun. I love ERB. Go sub to ERB. Go like all the different stuff. All that other good stuff. They deserve. Go support. Go buy their merch. All that other good stuff. I'm not the important one here. But if you liked my reaction video, give me a like. Give me a sub. Go join my Twitch. Go join my Discord. All that other good stuff. I'm about to start streaming like right the hell now. So I will end this right here. And I love your faces. Love butts and happiness and all that other good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. And goodbye, why do I not see my... There it goes. Goodbye, my babies.